needs to pass, and he's doing it for two reasons. One, because it's dry down there and you stick better, and the second reason is it keeps Tom from passing.
Tommy tries it again, but the Lola handles about anywhere that Mario puts it. Tom Sneva has to drop back again. Again, a burst of power. They come off of turn 2 onto the backstretch. Now Sneva seems to pull up a little more than he has in the past couple of laps. He takes advantage of the draft. He puts a couple of feet of his wings into clear air, but he still stays back off of Andretti. Maybe he found out now what he needs to know as we come in the closing moments of the Michigan 500 for 1984.
Well, there's 5 laps left, Paul. We're still going to see a big race between these two. It's not over yet.
Andretti, Sneva, first and second place. After 500 miles, this is the fight in the race. Put you in mind of Mears and Johncock back at the Indianapolis 500. As they battle all the way around, you can see the fans. They just wave their arms. They're yelling, go, go, go. Partiality for Mario Andretti here.
Don't see any fans leaving either, do you? It's a good race.
They are staying here, and the grandstands have been jammed to capacity. Here's Mario Andretti. Sneva behind him. There's what the pit crew can see. As they sit ever so quiet, saying, what's going on? As Sneva tries it again. He's alongside Andretti, but again he drops back. And he pulls high as he comes off of Andretti. Andretti is keeping him back there.
Tom can't seem to hold the bottom right at that particular spot, which is right in turn 2. And he seems to be able to get under Mario going into 1 and through the middle, but he can't seem to stay down there for long enough for a pass.
Remember the unwritten rules of racing. The racetrack belongs to the leader. Mario can drive any way he wants, and it's up to Tom Sneva to get past. Of course, they're good, perfect race drivers, excellent sportsmen. They're both going to race just as hard as they can.
They're both tough and they're both stubborn. That's what you're going to see when it comes right down the left.
Here was a factor last year, the slower traffic. They begin to encounter cars in front of them with 3 laps to go now. Andretti still out in front, about 150 yards. Tom Sneva in pursuit. It's a Lola. It's a March. They are both Cosworth racing engines. They come down under Jeff Brabham. Brabham sitting high alongside Mario Andretti. In second place is Sneva, who closes up. Now they come up behind other cars. That's the Eagle of Peter Halsmer directly in front of Andretti. Look how quiet that crew is. Taking it ever so careful. Little smirk there. Marty Hoyer, one of the scorers, looking around to see what's going on. Where's everybody else in this 500-mile race? Everybody is watching this fight right at the lead. Andretti, Sneva behind him. Scott Brayton in front of him as they come down the backstretch. Andretti comes low. Plays it careful behind Brayton. Sneva closes up. Andretti still out in front. Andretti continues to lead the 500 as we are watching the white flag comes out for Mario Andretti. Now Sneva closes up. This is where it tells. Scotty Brayton is right in front of Andretti. Andretti closes down on top of Sneva, shuts the door on him. Scotty Brayton surely knows that the leaders are coming behind him. Less than 2 miles to go now. Now just that 1 mile to go. Down the backstretch. Here is Andretti. This is where the race was decided last year. What will happen here in '84? Andretti down through turn 3. Through turn 3, through turn 4. Sneva's trying him on the inside. An accident on the backstretch. An accident on the backstretch. As they come to the line, they'll see the yellow flag and the checkered flag. And Mario Andretti appears to win the race, but boy, it was close. It was close with an accident on the backstretch at the same time. Similar to last year. That was Pancho Carter flipping down the backstretch. Andretti's crew says they did it. There is Carter's car. A tremendous run for Carter. He was running up in 3rd and 4th, and then an accident as the checkered comes out.
Boy, I'll tell you, Paul, we've seen more. I'm happy to see right now that Pancho is moving, so I'm hoping that he's not hurt too bad. My congratulations to Mario, but I'm worried. That was a terrible wreck with Pancho, and look at that down there. But at least he's moving, so it looks like maybe that's good news for us, at least.
Pancho climbing out. Let's take a look there on the right-hand side. That's the battle that was going on between Mears and Carter for 3rd place. Carter tries it on the inside. Looks like he just lost aerodynamics and touched the back of Rick's car.
There's no question about it. Looks like the air just let go. Look at the car totally broken up, and Pancho's in nothing but a capsule with no engine. Now it's turned
all the way over. Whoa! Johncock comes by. Frightening accident for Pancho Carter. He was in a terrible accident in a private practice session at Phoenix in 1977. Badly injured his pelvis and legs.
Strangest race I've seen. Strangest race I've seen in years, I think, Paul.
A most unusual afternoon as Mario Andretti rolls into winner's circle here at Michigan, the 4th winner of the Michigan 500. Gary Gerold's right there.
Well, Paul, we're down here. Don Henderson is helping got the cold towels for Mario, the cold drink. They're trying to get Mario up out of here, of course. He pulls off the gloves ever so slowly. A sensational finish to 500 miles. What an incredible afternoon. As Mario now goes up here for the 3rd time this year, he finds himself in victory lane. The other 2 wins had been on the road courses. Now it's the Oval. It's been 15 years since Mario Andretti won a 500-mile race. A kiss from Carl Haas. And now, cold drinks, the caps. It's bedlam down here in Michigan, Paul. Don, excuse me, let me slide up here on the pod. Mario's got the cold towel, the accolades of the crowd. This has to be a sensational feeling, Mario Andretti. What a race.
Yeah, I can't believe it because we had everything going against us there at the beginning. We lost the cylinder, and thanks to my Budweiser crew, they were able to get right to it and find what it was, and we got our breath back, and just playing the strategy has sort of worked. We got our lap back, and so it was beautiful.
Mario, it's been 15 years since you won a 500-mile race. You won in 67 at Daytona in the stock car, 69 in the Indianapolis 500. The feeling right now?
Well, it's hard to really describe it because, as you can see, I've been working very hard all these years, and my goals are to win and to put more 500s behind me because obviously they're the ones that everyone talks about the most. So I'm just totally happy and just elated with everyone because they all got me here. You know, it's a great team effort.
Mario, I want to leave this souvenir. This is the spark plug that they had to pull. The wire was off of it. That's why you were on 7 cylinders. That's the very one. They put the right one back in. They got the wire hooked up. You win the race. That'll go in the trophy case, I think.
I guess so. I guess everything ended well, so that's it.
Congratulations, Mario. Let's go back upstairs now to Paul Page.
Mario Andretti wins after a roller coaster afternoon. Here is the run coming to the finish. They split the difference between Scotty Brayton, but Mario gets over the line just a tick in front of Tom Sneva. The margin of victory, 22/100ths of a second. This may be the Andretti good luck piece. It's a 525-pound Tiger Bombay that belongs to Steve McMillan, who is a good friend of both Michael and Mario and one of both their sponsors.
He got us
along to the races now. That's Mario. It was taped this morning. Mario went by. There's a little advice from Bombay. Look at him. You notice the Tiger has bigger teeth than Mario, though.
Yeah, right.
Well, the handsome Italian from Nazareth, Pennsylvania wins. Now, let's go down to Bruce Jenner.
All right, Tom. Very, very close 500-mile race. It came into turn 1 and 2, and it looked like Mario just closed the door on you.
Yeah, it was more than just 1 or 2 laps in a row, too. You know, we tried him low, and he tried to kill me there, and we tried him high, and he shut me off on the wall. And, you know, that's Saturday night fairground stuff, and I don't think it belongs here at 200 miles an hour. He could have hurt us both, and you know, it's not a good situation.
Speaking of that, you saw an awful lot of accidents out there, and you say you were just a little bit hesitant in trying to go around when Mario was closing the door on you, but there certainly was an awful lot of action out there on that track today.
Well, there was. You know, it's a fast racetrack, and with all the aerodynamic security blankets we have on these cars, we're just going too fast for the strength of the vehicles, and you know, we're going to have to rethink the situation quite heavily because we could have hurt a lot of people real bad today.
All right, well, it was a very close race. It was very exciting to watch, and you'll get him next time.
Well, we'll be after him.
Okay. Tom Sneva.
Tom Sneva, believe it or not,